So there was this guy, Leonard Joan Cylinder.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a business consultant. That guy was like the only mentor I've had in life. And he's the one who said, boy, Khohlwa ispan, do your own thing. If you went to school to study PR, start your own PR company. You know, because you are wasting time looking for a job. You know,
And you're busy should you get a job, you're building someone's empire.
hey,
You're helping to build someone's empire.
So he was like, yo, boy, stop wasting time.
Yeah.
Stop wasting time. Start doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Because me now, man graduate, I already had 3 years experience.
Good business.
Yeah, go PR.
PR. Oh, yeah.
Because already I was hosting events, managing artists. You know,
Get you.
I had an entertainment company as well called Born Free Lifestyle. So yeah, Born Free Lifestyle was like a PR agency.
Was it yours?
Yeah.
Did you register it?
Yeah.
Are you still thinking of pursuing it? I mean, guys, it's social media.
Yeah.
That's what is running right now.
Yeah.
Or do you feel that you're not passionate, Ngai?
I feel like that's my most passionate, like good and passionate corner, cool, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's all about changing lives, zasekasi, changing perspective, ekasi.
Yes.
You know, uplifting the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would really love to
go back.
Yeah, go back. But yeah, it's managing artists now.
Yeah.
It's a very hard, because this thing I'm a record label, and because it was like a record label.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we look at American culture and then we want to implement those things here, you know. Yeah. And I realized, okay, this is not America, boy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm attracted because most of these companies, the music, are backed by drug dealers as a gas. You know, if let's say, for example, TDE is Top Dog Entertainment, is from Compton, America, and then it started by Top Dog. Top Dog is a former gangster. You know, it's always that.
Do you think that's what makes most of our artists to be trapped in the substances and all that, because of it's within here,
Yeah.
So are you scared maybe, Uguti, that's the line you don't want to go through? That is why it makes you not to pursue what you think you know best?
No, I just felt like I had to have money. You know, this thing, manage an artist, building a career artist, it needs a lot of money, you know, for your marketing, for your branding, for your recording, you know, for your mastering, for your mixing, you know, for your photo shoots, so what I tried to do with Born Free is that I outsource kakhulu. I bought my own cameras, bought my own studio equipment, and then, you know, but the guys bane pressure yasemakubo, you know. Kubo bafuna yosebenza. He wants to make music, you know.
And that's, it's always like it's in a school uthi kona niwenza lo music wakho kanti wena uphumele waste isikhathi yazi awutholi nix lento, because that's the saddest part of having artists like us. We have people who are so gifted. Like it breaks my heart. One of the reasons that I have this podcast is because when I just think of Ikaslam, the gift that is there, I don't know what is stopping us from being there. I really don't. Like, we are so gifted.
I don't know. It's because there's this guy, it's a Swaneville. I don't know if you know him. Or Rick Moley.
Black Modus Feast. So that's my person, man.
You see?
And while we're still talking about that, did you listen to his album, Water? Oh, gosh. Like, it's so soothing. It's so calm. It's so different from what we know.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out
you would-
to you, Black Molly, Rick Molly.
shout
Shout
out
out to
Sfiso, shout out
Sfiso.
Sfiso.
Yeah, man.
Sfiso is one of the greatest artists I've ever met. That guy can sing, can rap.
Like you're
he
making
can
me to have
produce-
chills.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Yeah.
He can produce, he can do almost anything, that guy.
Yeah.
You know, and you ask yourself, ukuthi, why the man gas? Last I told him, ukuthi, Ntwana, ngathi, you were born in the wrong place, bro. I feel like that. I feel like that, my dog, you know. Because I once convinced him, ukuthi, dog, please just try to move to Joburg. Because Joburg is that scene, you know. Yeah, that scene is alive. I'm a live band and stuff. And when he went to Joburg,
Bebonke nje at large inganekwane nje kwayona igroup yonke nje like uzibuza ukuthi guys kanti what's happening?
so yeah, ayishimfethu. It's still abantu abanjengosifisa bakubonisa ukuthi sometimes igasi le disadvantage.
Abantu abafana nani abagraduateile ema-varsities abangasebenzi sebegcina sebesestradini and thina ke ngoba unudayisara we look down on you sicabanga ukuthi maybe ubaleke isikole but you had to face your reality ukuthi at the end of the day I need to survive. Indaba ukuthi ngithi mina ngine qualification kanje it doesn't work for me. The other day they still bashing on me on TikTok about this. Ungangizwa kabi.
Sure.
And I know nizophinda ningithuke. Ngithi mina we were talking about this thing yokuthi as South Africans we have not all of us but most of us we have this thing yokuthi abantu who are from ngaphandle basithathele imisebenzi. But thatha usilindile khona manje umnikeza icapital ye-1000 ukuthi ayothenga amatamati nama-carrots ama-veg abeke laphane like let's say ngiyi-girlfriend yakho and angispani every time ngilinde something nguwe and then unginikeze 1000 uthi baby yabona nje la emini ubeka amazimba la abantwana besikole mabedlula what would be my reaction when amacabanga?
Okay, being honest, from a Kasi, most Kasi girls wouldn't do that. Most ladies from Ekasi won't chill at the corner and sell vegetables.
Ngizovela ukuthi mina ngijwayela
kahle.
But take that to a Zimbabwean or a Mozambican woman. Whose fault is that?
That's our fault.
And now the saddest part, obviously, uyi-Zimbabwean, lo mali ayithola uzoyisaphi? Ekhaya. Identa i-economy yakuphi? Eyethu. Why are you hating them for trying something that when you can do it?
Yeah, that's what I've always thought, Nam, you know. There's this guy, Umahlabezulu.
Yes.
Umahlabezulu always said to me, Sibin when we shanga.
Yeah.
Because Agna South African aliens are the way when
exactly.
Most people that do it in this level, on this level, abantu bangaphandle boy.
I said furthermore, nabantu abangamakethi. Babhizi basithathele imisebenzi. Abantu abanga-apply. Abantu abanga-enhance ama-skills abo. Abantu abangayanga naso esikolweni. Because ngeke kulamalanga having a matric, it's a basic thing that you need to have. Kodwa wena ufuna a lavish career out of it. And then that is why again kuzofika umuntu wangaphandle oneskill onani ozothatha i-cheap labor and then we're hating on them. What are you doing when about it? Are you enhancing? Are you trying to when so that uyazi ukuthi I understand when awufuni cheap labor. But how about when you enhance your things and then know for sure and you wouldn't be offended when I say South Africans sorry abafuna ukusebenza if you know very well when you're doing it. I'm not talking to you. Lo yena oyazi ukuthi akayenzi lento izomhlaba because of ngikhuluma iqiniso. Uyayibona